First thing you'll notice about the Presto II is a little bit larger machine than your average sewing machine. From our needle to the inside of the sewing arm is about 8.3 inches. So that's going to give you a lot of room as far as quilting, garment construction. You've got more room to work with, so I'm not wrestling at the needle with my fabric. The machine is loaded out with a lot of computer controls. On it we have the slider that overrides the speed of the machine. I will have a foot control that comes with the machine, but also I can use the start-stop button if I don't want to use that. Now I do have the built-in scissor, and this will snip the bobbin and the top thread for me. I have needle up, needle down. There's times I want the machine to stop needle in the fabric. I'm turning a corner or doing applique, and then times I want to have it out of the fabric so I don't forget, tear a hole in my garment, or break a needle. This is the reinforcement stitch key. This will tie the stitch off for me so it's underneath, hidden, and out of the way. And I don't have to use reverse if I don't want to, but I do have reverse built in. On the machine itself, I do have the top drop-in bobbin, and I have the markings on it in inches and centimeters as well on my needle plates, so I can use that for a seam allowance. This machine has a little bit larger throat space and also has a little bit larger free arm, so if I want to hem a pair of pants, a shirt sleeve, things of that nature, I've got a little bit more free arm to work with. If you'll notice, the free arm accessory tray, when I open it up, it opens toward me, so then I can get into all the accessories that I have, find what I need, get the presser foot I need, and then I'm right back to sewing. The machine will have drop feed built in, and it's got the needle threader. On my front of my touchpad, I have a lot of controls, so I don't have to push 15 buttons to get to where I want to go. On the front of the machine, I do have my stitch placard built in. There's 100 built-in stitches on this machine. A good selection of stitches on it as well. You have your utility, of course your straight stitch, your zigzag, overcasting stitches. Have a lot of quilting stitches, blanket stitches, applique stitches built in. And then I'll have some decorative. I do have 4 built-in fonts for doing quilt labels or making garment tags. But on the front of the machine, everything's laid out real easy. I just pull up the stitch I want. I do have the ability to combine stitches for making decorative borders on the machine. So it's real easy for me to get to where I need to. It's all laid out nice and easy for me. Now, buying from Ken's Sewing Center, we have educators and repairmen there at the store to help you 6 days a week. We're also available online, so if you had a question on how to use your machine, what a feature is, any function of the machine, after you purchase from us, you got us for the life you own the machine. All you have to do is just reach out to us, and that's free of charge. So that's another great thing about buying from Ken's Sewing Center. Now let's see just how this machine threads up, and we'll do a little bit of sewing. You'll notice I've got the horizontal spool pin. Everything is going to be channeled on the threading. My path to threading has a channel, and I just follow the channel. Once with practice, you'll be able to thread your machine, 5 seconds tops, and then I have the built-in needle threader on it. And I've threaded the needle. This machine will have the top drop-in bobbin, and it has a channel in it as well, so I never have to worry about if I got my bobbin case threaded. I have a little razor there that clips that thread off for me, and I've threaded the bobbin. The Presto II has a lot larger motor than your average size sewing machine because it's a little bit bigger. So the quilters and garment construction folks really will like this machine. But listen just how smooth that it operates. Because this machine does have a little bit larger motor, it can handle your heavier sewing. If you're hemming a pair of denim blue jeans, this here is 8 layers of denim, which roughly represents the side seam on a pair of blue jeans. If you'll notice, I've got extra high lift under my presser foot. Now on my feed dog system, I will have a 7-point feed dog system, and we'll have more pictures on the website to show you details of the different features. But because I have the extra high lift and the 7-point feed dog system, this makes getting thicker fabrics under the needle easier. Because there's more surface area, my feed dog's touching my fabric, I'm going to get a smoother, more even feeding of the material. For heavier materials like this, you're not really going to have to worry about that. But when you get to lighter weight material, stretch material, even batiste, you'll really be glad that you invest in a machine like this that has that system. But we're going to show you that I don't have to adjust my tension that often. This machine does have the manual tension here. If you have it set between 4 and 5, you're going to be fine on that. And I'm going to sew through 8 layers of denim, and the machine is going to sew through that just very smoothly. And I go from that down to a stretch material. and it will crawl down onto that stretch material. You don't have to worry about jamming up or anything like that. And then I want to put this cotton underneath it. We'll speed it up. You can sew it to 850 stitches per minute. Glides right along. I'll tie the stitch off, hit my scissor, and then when I raise the presser foot, it's a 2 position. I can raise that up. I don't have to touch it. My presser foot will stay up. And I have sewn through 8 layers of denim, through stretch material, onto a cotton. I don't have to change the tension, didn't pucker the fabric, fed it through smoothly with no trouble at all. Ken Sewing Center is your authorized Baby Lock dealer. We carry everything that's made for the Presto II and other Baby Lock models, and we'll be glad to help compare models for you. If you have questions on anything on our website, pick up the phone, give us a call, drop us an email anytime.